Today we have 7 basketball players, but 2 of them are moles. James, are you the mole?
I'm not the mole.
I'm not the mole, but this guy's on my radar.
CY, are you the mole?
No, I'm not.
I'm not the mole.
No, sir. Yes.
Never, ever the mole.
The mole's job is to sabotage the other players during the challenges. And if the challenge is completed, the civilians will earn money to their pot. If the challenge is failed, the mole will win money to their pot. Each round, the group will collectively vote off who they believe is the mole. Whoever's pot is bigger by the end of the video will win all the money. The first challenge is last to miss layup. They have to make 37 out of 40 layups. You can only miss 3 layups as a group. James starting off, makes it, makes it,
Okay.
makes it.
Let's go, CY. Oh my God. Hey, the layup. Oh, I don't.
All right, no
Yeah.
one has missed yet.
Whoa. Where's out here, Jeff?
Dude.
John's left-handed. Nice.
Okay.
Neil Paul. Nelly traveled, but it's okay.
All right. James, layup, finger roll, but you have to shoot it behind the charge line.
Whoa! Oh! I didn't realize how close to the
No.
hoop I was.
Yeah. Okay, no one's missed so far. Okay.
It doesn't matter.
All right, so you guys are 24 out of 24. Right hand reverse, but you have to jump from out of the restricted area.
Wait, why is he laughing? No, that was not a natural movement. I didn't know how to do it.
That is the first miss. Christopher London up. Ooh. You guys can only miss 1 more. Okay, see who I don't miss. Ooh. You guys are only allowed 1 more miss. If you guys miss, the challenge is incomplete. You think so? I think so. Oh.
John, you stepped halfway into the circle. John wasn't like this or like this. This mother trucker John was over here. He wasn't even trying.
We're gonna go down the line real quick. Nelly, who do you think it is?
John literally stepped inside of the paint with the whole leg, but Chris and James did miss the layup though. You know, it's hard to say, it's hard to say.
He's got a real honest face, so I'm likely to believe him. These 2 guys are real vocal about.
We're vocal players. You're new here playing with me. I'm very vocal. I'm passionate about this game. I'm one of the best mole detectives in this series, I believe. I know a mole when I see one, and
I've never been a mole before.
I have a question for John. What was your thought process on that layup to make you go that far?
Chris, I'm a lefty. I'm like putting all my thought into making it with my right hand.
All right, here's the thing. I actually don't think John's the mole, but we have to win the challenges as the good guys, and John actually is an impediment to doing that. So, having said that, I think he's the mole. He's been really quiet. I feel like he's avoiding suspicion.
The challenge just started. I feel like people are starting to make me believe that I might be the mole.
Oh my God.
All right, time to vote. Who do you think it is?
I think it's James.
You know what? I initially thought it was either Chris, but actually I'm convinced now. I think it's Nelly. He's being awfully quiet.
It's John.
I think it's Nelly.
Yeah, it's definitely Joe.
Something about James, his passion. But then again, I think that passion lies from genuine out to get the mole, like myself. I'm gonna go further in the game with him. So John.
I honestly don't know who it is. Neil might be it.
All right, fellas, votes are in. Someone is getting voted off. First vote was for James. Second vote was for Nelly. Third vote was for Neil. Fourth vote was for John. And then the next vote was for John, so John with 2 votes. And then we got 2 votes for Nelly. And the person being voted off. See you later, John.
I'm about to say, I didn't even get to go yet, damn.
Since the challenge was failed, $200 goes to the mole. Challenge number 2 is a tied leg race. They have to touch the baseline, come back, and everybody has to make a layup. You guys have 1 minute. You guys cannot miss the shot. If there's 1 miss, the challenge failed. 3, 2, 1, go. You guys have 55 seconds. You guys have to touch the half court. I'll make a new rule. Half court and back. Majority of your guys' time was wasted on the fall, so you guys still could make it. 20 seconds.
Ooh, ow. Who's shooting first? Chris, you go first. Chris, you go first.
Nah. That's one. That's two.
Let's go.
That's three. Challenge has failed.
Bro, I kept going and they were not going and I would fall.
You were trying to go fast, but instead we needed it.
You see what I'm saying? Chris, if we didn't go at that speed, we had zero chance to do it. We had to go that speed.
But I'm just saying, like, logically with six ankles tied, there's no way we can go fast because like that's basically 6 bodies moving in a fast speed together, which is like we've never done in our life.
Yeah,
I fell first.
Austin, you fell.
I fell first.
What happened? Why'd you fall?
Because I had the one guy going here with this space and then your happy feet over here.
I mean, with James's leg strength, you were bound to fall, bro. I mean, at this point.
I had to keep up with him. I'm glad you were keeping up with me because this man was going.
Honestly, that challenge was too hard to tell because it's like it was impossible from the jump. So.
Chris, do you have any opinions on who you think it was?
I mean, if I have to just go off of the challenge, I think the most sus would be the person that fell. I gotta go with what was given, all right? And what was given was the person that fell. I gotta vote Austin.
All right, at the beginning, I thought it was gonna be James. James kept messing up because he fell like 3 times, and he missed the shot at the end. But then Austin looks kind of like sus. I'm gonna go with Austin then. I'm gonna go Neil. I'm gonna go Neil.
It's Austin.
I think it's James.
I'm sorry, but I'm gotta vote Austin.
Thank you, sir. All right, fellas. One person was voted off again. No ties this time. The first vote was for Neil. Second vote was for Austin. Third vote, we got James. Wow. And the last 2 votes were for Austin, so you have been eliminated.
Guys, it's been a pleasure. I was telling the truth, fellas.
And just like that, the Moles are taking a commanding lead. Another 200. Their pot is 400 to 0. And we're moving on to challenge number 3, basketball telephone. 1 line only. From right now, no more talking, just for this segment. Bronny James is the greatest player of all time.
Bronny James is the greatest player of all time.
Bronny James is the greatest player of all time.
Only one time, only one time, only one time. I cannot get a repeat. All right, if they can't get the phrase correct, the Moles will win this challenge. Neil, what was the phrase?
Paulie Chang is the best player of all time.
Chris, what was the phrase?
You're chatting. Bronny James is the greatest player of all time. Paulie Chang!
I
I heard Paulie James, bro.
who is that?
That's why I was confused. Y'all saw my face on camera, bro.
I said it was
Y'all
so
saw my
easy.
face on camera, bro.
If CY wanted to be stealthy, he would have said LeBron James. He wouldn't have made up Paulie Chang. Come on now.
So you said Paulie James,
I said Paulie
and
James
he
because I was
said
so
Paulie
confused.
Chang.
Even so, who the Paulie James?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna be honest, I think there might be 2 moles. If CY makes it harder for Nelly, and there is, let's say there is 2, I didn't really see much deflection from Nelly, but I saw more from Neil and CY. I'm gonna let the people vote, and I'm gonna just go CY.
I think it's Nelly.
I'm going Neil.
Man, this one's really hard, man, because like I really didn't hear what CY said. He whispered it so low. Obviously, I heard Paulie. It's have to say, man, I think I have to go with CY on this one because, you know, he tried to sabotage me.
I'm just gonna go Nelly.
All right, guys, votes are in. First vote was for CY. Second vote, Nelly. Third vote, Neil. Fourth vote, and this person now has 2 votes, is CY. And then Nelly also has 2 votes. So CY and Nelly stepped aside. So you guys just choose between them 2 and vote.
Nelly.
Okay, Nelly, you have been voted off. I appreciate you for participating.
All I can say is I'm not the mole. There was a mess up between, you know, my exchange with, you know, CY. It's fair for everybody to vote me out.
Hey, all I'm gonna say, check the tape. I've been on Nelly's head this whole video. I've been voting you every round.
$200 to the mole pot. $600 versus $0 for the civilians. You guys are playing bank. Your goal is to get me out and work together as a team.
Can we place you wherever we want?
You can place me wherever you want.
Should I just miss on purpose and you miss on purpose and then just have him try to get him? We only win by beating Jeff, so the safest way to do it
And we got no money.
is to make Jeff have to go through everybody and let him be invulnerable.
Wow, they're really strategizing. I think everybody's intentionally trying to miss. One up there for Jeff. One up there.
One up there.
I think Neil is being sacrificed. 2 on the board for Neil. Yep, I think this is a strategy, ladies and gents. Everybody, 1 up there. 2 up there. 3 up there.
Neil is on the chopping block.
And Neil is out.
Neil is eliminated.
Three up there. CY, 1 on the board. Let's go. That none of them get out.
Save us our money.
Oh my God.
Next miss, someone's out. And LSK has been eliminated. Next miss from Jeff, and he's out.
Later, Jeff. Thank you. Thank you.
And Jeff has been eliminated. And with that, $200 is going to the civilians pot.
Hey, listen, at this point, we're just trying to make money, so therefore we need to keep
Who do you want to sacrifice? Yeah.
Yeah, Neil.
Okay.
I just don't think Neil is a mole.
No, it's not about being a mole. It's just like now we're just trying to stack our bread.
All right, guys, we're gonna vote right now. Unfortunately.
I mean, I'm still voting Neil.
Okay.
But
Neil has 1 vote.
Going with my gut.
Chris. 1 vote for Neil, and then CY and you. All right, I need your votes. James. All right, Neil, you're deciding.
Keep it scattered.
I'm gonna get James. You have been eliminated. That was crazy. You guys have to make 10 layups, 5 free throws, 3 3-pointers, and 1 half-court shot. You guys have 1 minute and 30 seconds to complete this relay race. 3, 2, 1, go. Neil has to make 10 layups. Chris has to make 5 free throws. CY has to make 3 3-pointers. And Chris is gonna have to make a half-court shot.
I know.
You have exactly 1 minute 15. Yep. You have 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Challenge is completed.
I went 3 for 3.
The civilians have won $200 to their pot. The score now is $600 for the mole and $400 for the civilians.
I don't think any of us are the mole. That's why I'm just saying the vote now is just to win the last challenge.
I'm going on a limb, so my vote doesn't count as last. I don't want to be last. I'm just say you, Chris.
Given that CY voted me very quickly, we should just vote him. Because I think, I'm only saying that because I think I can give us the best chance to win as civilians. Voting me out is telling me that a mole wants to win.
You guys ready to vote?
I'm voting for Chris.
And Chris,
you seen
eliminated. This final challenge really matters between you two. You guys have to stop me. 2v1, I'm playing offense the entire time. I get 5 tries. If I make 1 single bucket on you guys, then the moles win.
See, the thing is, Jeff could literally just pull if he wants to. I would just pull. Big body.
God damn! Can we get a ref out here?
He needs to step back.
You should test Neil.
For the win.
So civilians won. The mole has $600. The civilians have $700.
Let's go!
The civilians have won. CY, if you could say who you think is the mole, there's 2.
I would say Austin. I'm just saying it.
Austin and Nelly, okay.
That hurts. That hurts.
Neil?
Austin and James.
I thought CY and
Nelly?
Austin.
Austin?
I have a theory.
Yes.
There were no moles.
Yeah.
So that's what you're voting?
Yeah, that's what I'm voting.
Okay.
4 in the
All right. Austin, who do you think it is?
Nelly, Chris, maybe?
Okay. John, who do you think the mole is?
I think it's Ryan.
And Nelly? And Nelly?
I think it was Neil and James.
All right, guys. Everybody close your eyes. Will the 2 moles step forward? Everybody open your eyes. Thank you guys so much for watching. There was no
called
moves
it.
in this
I called it.
video. Make sure you check
called it.
everybody
I called
out. Link down in the description. Last video popping up here. Until next time.